was lovely, absolutely lovely. And I have to say something. One of the things that when we first started doing this program, what we wanted to do was make sure that it wasn't about who sang every note right, it's about who brought their own personality and unique sense of artistry. And I love the fact that we've had two performances of the same song. You wouldn't even know they were the same song because each artist had such a unique interpretation of it. You really brought your own personal sense of artist to that, and I thought it was a great performance. Let's see what our judges have to say.
I agree. I was going to say the same thing. It was a completely different performance. I'm always really blown away by the voices that come to this contest every year. You've got a very clear tone, good pitch, good dynamics. I'm going to let our actress talk about the acting part of it because she's so good at it.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I thought your voice was great, and again, as Paul said, you know, the artist's interpretation. You went with the more, the look and the feel of your costume is more along the lines of and your accent, the British accent and stuff was along the lines of the actual context of the song and the show, which is a great choice, and you have a great voice. If I was just to say, this is actually kind of a tricky song. Like it's a tricky song because he's singing sort of to himself, and it's always hard to sort of go on stage and sort of sing to yourself because you're also singing out to us. You know, so you know that's actually a kind of a tricky and advanced thing. So the only thing I would suggest is maybe try to think about who you're singing to. Like when you're singing in a show like this, like sometimes what we do is we imagine who we're singing to and sing to them, or you can take moments to sort of think introspectively in terms of your own life and that kind of thing. And that is a subtle difference versus the concert version of a song where you're actually just singing to whoever's in the room. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, so you don't have to, when you're singing in terms of a concert, you can make eye contact with all of us and sing to us. But if you're singing in terms of the character, which you're free to look around, you're free to like look at your shoe or do whatever you would do naturally if you were asking yourself, where is love? Does that make sense? That's just something to think about because it was a great performance. You did really well.
Ben, yeah, great job. Everybody's already been giving you lots of great comments. I thought you had a very pure and expressive tone quality, and your pitch was excellent, spot on for the most part. I also love the fact that you used dynamics. I could distinctly hear when you moved down into the quieter volume, and that's beautiful, right? Because that draws us in as listeners. We're like, we lean forward a little bit more just to hear what you have to say. Your diction was also excellent. You're really using your mouth the right way to make sure all your words are clearly understood. I really loved the costume, and for me, as a musician, you didn't move too much on the stage, and actually I really like that because that helped me focus on your singing and your musicianship, so I thought that was a really good choice for this kind of song, and for your tone. So great job. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, judges. Next up, from Division 1, please welcome Emma Press.